Well, welcome once again to Capital Region Sunday. I am Richie Phillips. It's early in the morning, and I didn't want to wake this lady up, but I guess I had to because she has something she wants to promote. We have Kristen Holler here from is it the Zonta Club? Is that how you pronounce it?
It is. It's Zonta Club of Schenectady.
Yes, and I found you by just looking up different charity organizations online and just happened to trip up on you. I've never heard of this before. So can you explain, as we start from ground level zero here, what the Zonta Club is?
Sure. So Zonta Club was founded in Buffalo, New York, and traditionally was an organization of professional women, although now there are male Zontians. And so it's a service and social organization that is international. There are clubs across the country. There's many right here in the Capital Region and all across the globe as well. And the mission of Zonta is to improve the status of women through service and advocacy, and that's on a worldwide level.
I want to make sure I get my vocabulary right. So the plural of a Zonta is a Zontan?
So a member of Zonta is a Zonchin.
A Zonchin, okay.
A Zonchin, correct.
I got you. Yeah, because when I did look it up, there are Zonchins all over the place. I mean, it's a big organization.
Absolutely. Amelia Earhart was a Zonchin and is one of the people that we honor on an annual basis.
So you do more than just, I know you have the Mom Prom coming up, but there are more events that go on during the year besides the Mom Prom?
Absolutely. So on the coming up in January, actually, I spoke about Amelia Earhart. So on the 23rd of January at 11:30 at the Empire State Aerosciences Museum in Glenville, we'll be doing a luncheon in honor of Amelia Earhart. There's a scholarship that Zonta gives in Amelia's honor to women entering the aerosciences field. So it will be a fundraiser for that and also to recognize some of the winners from the past year. And we also will have a speaker who is actually working on sort of solving the mystery of Amelia Earhart's disappearance and finding, her plane. Yeah,
they're still talking about that to this day. It's just amazing.
Yes.
And what a pioneer she was when you really think about it, to be a woman
Absolutely.
To do that. Yeah. Now, in the meantime, we did talk about the Mom Prom for about a second there. What is the Mom Prom?
So the Mom Prom is really the ultimate ladies' night out for a good cause. This is our 5th annual Mom Prom, although we're not the only the only organization that does Mom Prom. It's actually a national sort of movement where women and women's organizations will put on this prom type of event to raise funds for charity. And so each year, our club for the past 5 years has selected a local charity that focuses its efforts on improving the lives of women in our community. And we put together a really fun evening out where we encourage people to dress up in either their old prom gowns or just in their fanciest attire. Some people go kind of silly with it. Other people really deck out and take limos and, the whole 9 yards. And so it's dinner and dancing and drinks. We have a great silent auction and raffle, and it's all to raise funds for a really great charity this year. That charity is the Working Group on Girls of Schenectady County.
So explain the Working Group on Girls of Schenectady County. What is that?
They basically advocate for young women and help them to achieve their goals, including having healthy relationships, being strong self-advocates, achieving academic success, and just, encouraging their own safety and well-being. And so they take in mentors and train them to work with young girls between middle and high school age to really help just set them on the right course for a successful life.
Really important. Now, how about the admission price for this?
So the admission price is $55, and that includes a great dinner provided by Malozzi's, and all of the, kind of fun that goes along with the evening. We'll have a live band, and so it's a really great, fun atmosphere. You can also buy a table of 10 if you want to be sure that you sit at the cool kids table, and then you get the tickets are $50 each if you buy in a group of 10.
So you have prizes for the best dress, the best throwback gown, the tackiest gown. I like that one.
We do. We have some people who go all out and just are really want to win the tackiest gown contest. So we have people self-nominate for that one.
That's great. Now, in addition to the Mom Prom, the Zonta Club, what are some of the other organizations that you work with?
We do a a lot of fund and supply drives for local organizations, including the YWCA of Northeastern New York, the Safe Inc., which deals a lot with keeping young people off the streets and giving them a safe place to live. We've partnered with the Junior League of Schenectady and Saratoga counties to do hygiene product drive to support women in the area who cannot afford to purchase those things on their own. We work with the Sikkim Food Pantry, Lions Club. The list goes on and on. We're almost constantly, coming up with new projects to do, on a local service level, and then also raising funds for Zonta's international, sort of initiatives, which are established every 2 years. And so, for these 2 years, we're focusing on sort of women's health on a global level, preventing early marriage and ending human trafficking.
And you're also looking for sponsors for this, like corporate sponsors?
We are. So there's a great opportunities.
Aren't you glad I asked that?
To get involved. Yes, absolutely. So there's great opportunities for businesses to get involved. The event is not until April, and we're already in full force, kind of promoting. So we'd love to work with local organizations and put their name, attached to this great cause and this great event. So all of the information on sponsorship and tickets can be found on our Eventbrite page, which is zontamomprom.eventbrite.com, and Zonta is Zonta.
What I'll do is a blog on this whole thing, kind of recapping what we talked about, and I'll put all the links in the blog.
That would be great.
As well.
Thank you.
What do you think is still the stumbling block, the major stumbling block that women have, like in the workforce? What would you tell a teenage girl? Do you still think the stumbling blocks are as bad as it used to be?
It's hard to say. It's certainly not as bad as it used to be. There are definitely occupations that are open to women that weren't as open to women in the past, and women are doing things that that we haven't seen in even sort of our parents' or grandparents' lifetime, for sure. But I think one of the major things is really kind of an attitude towards women and a woman's place. So, it could be very easy for a woman to get into college and to get a degree and to, maybe even get her first job. But sometimes, there's this Sheryl Sandberg, who's the COO of Facebook, says, I want all women who are told they're bossy, or all girls who are told they're bossy, to be told they have leadership skills. And I think that's very relevant, and it still rings true that sometimes, women being assertive is not taken well, but then women who aren't assertive get walked all over.
No,
and
sure.
That's seen as a flaw also. So there's a little bit of a double-edged sword kind of catch-22 thing that happens with women trying to take on leadership roles.
And there's still a salary discrepancy, let's face it.
There's a huge pay gap. So last year, Equal Pay Day was April 14th, and essentially that means that women would have to work until April 14th of next year in order to make a salary equivalent to what a man will make by the end of December of this year.
That's unfair, darn it. No, I'm with you on that, definitely. That makes absolutely no sense. You're doing the same work.
Right, yeah. It's something, for small business owners and, to really set the charge and, and larger corporations as well to really look at things like that and actively work against those kind of biases and figure out where those actually even come from. Now,
do you also do programs in schools as well? Is that part of Zonta?
So we are working right now on establishing what are called Z Clubs and Golden Z Clubs. That's kind of our advocacy mission locally for this year, is to start sort of little Zonta Clubs within some of the schools. So a Z Club is a high school club, and a Golden Z Club is a college club. So right now we're working through some of the local colleges and high schools to try to set that up, either within an existing club or organization or a standalone, kind of club that people are interested in forming.
Sure.
So not as of yet, but that's something that we're focusing on at this time.
I could definitely see it being very important for a school. We are talking again to Kristen Holler, what is your actual role in the Zonta Club? I'm going to make you the president.
So I'm actually the advocacy chair for the club, and also the only the only person who would already be up at 6 o'clock on Sunday. So.
That's right. You're the designated early person.
I am. I have small kids, so I'm the early bird.
Well, we thank you for your recap of what you do, and good luck with your organization. It's really, really great one.
Well, thank you so much for chatting with me this morning.
Thank you.